Hey everyone, Wesley here. And as you know, it's been a pretty rough 2020. It has hit especially hard for the restaurant industry, and for me personally, I haven't had a chance to dine into some of my favorite restaurants. But one great thing that's come from this situation is that I've been able to take up cooking my meals at home. Sapporo Ichiban noodles has been my go-to to enjoy some of these quick, delicious meals with little effort. But today, I wanted to push my cooking skills. We'll be cooking up some Mazemen Ramen, and if you're not familiar with it, it is basically this tasty ramen dish without the broth. But since it is served with a poached egg, you can break it up and use it like a sauce. We will continue to show support for the restaurants and have my roommate Charles order the same exact dish. That way, he can bring it back home and we can see if my dish can live up to the restaurant standards. Alright, so let's get started with cooking while we wait for Charles to head back. We're gonna base it off this photo right here. And it pretty much has spicy minced pork, a poached egg, some scallions, chives, shredded seaweed, minced garlic, and fish powder. Since I'm a big fan of Sapporo Ichiban's ramen, we're gonna put our own twist in this dish and use the same ingredients from Mama-san's tonkotsu flavor. First, we're going to heat up the pan and add a tablespoon of sesame oil. Then we're going to add 5 ounces of ground pork. Mix it around and let it brown for a bit. Next, let's add 3 to 4 cloves of minced garlic and mix it around. If only you guys could smell this from where you're at. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of miso paste. Mix it up well until it dissolves. Next, let's add a tablespoon of ginger paste. Add some chili bean sauce for that extra spice. Let's not forget to dash in some of the seasoning from this Mama-san packet. Go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of water. But nothing more than that, since this is a soupless ramen after all. Next, let's add a tablespoon of sake. Turn up! Then we're going to add a tablespoon of sugar. We'll let this simmer for about 3 minutes. Looks like candy. Let's go ahead and start boiling 2 cups of water until you see bubbles appear. Wait for the noodles to get soft. Then we can break it up and mix it around for a couple minutes. Once that's ready, we're going to go ahead and strain the noodles. Alright, so looking at this picture, it looks like the noodles are in the bottom of the bowl. Let's place that in first, along with the Sapporo seasoning. This will definitely enhance the flavors, as well as adding a smooth texture to each bite. Now we'll add some chopped scallions. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with the chives. And then we'll throw in some shredded seaweed. Add a tablespoon of minced garlic. And about a tablespoon of fish powder. Alright, let's go add this meat. Oh wow, this looks pretty good so far. Charles should be here any second. Oh, hey Charles.
How's it going?
Hey guys, this is my roommate Charles. Apparently he doesn't trust my cooking, so he brought home some of his own takeout.
Well, this is the good stuff, so.
Come on, man.
What is that? What do you got going on over there?
I did the same thing as what they would do in the restaurant, but I did Sapporo Ichiban noodles.
Okay.
Does it look the same?
I'll admit it looks kind of the same, but does it taste the same?
I guess we'll have to find out. All right, so before we get started, we gotta add in this egg. To make poached eggs like these, be sure to check out our Onsen Tamago video, found in the description below. Now it's time to mix it up. Let's try mine first. I'm like so excited to try this.
I am curious to see how this holds up.
All right, here we go, guys. Oh.
This is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
So what do you like about it, man?
I'll admit, when I first saw it, I thought this is just a regular ramen that you just added some ingredients.
I actually took my time on this one.
Yeah, but the ingredients, actually, it's a good mix. The flavors are there, the softness of the noodles. I'm pretty impressed, I gotta admit.
Do you think it's salty or anything?
I mean, it's got enough salt. It's not too salty.
I really think that the Mama-san Sapporo Ichiban noodles really do complement this dish. All right, time for the next one. Let's try the Mazemen Ramen from the restaurant.
Now, this is what I've been waiting for.
Just looking at it, it looks different than mine though.
That's because these guys are professionals.
Okay, let's go do this.
All right.
I would say that the texture is a lot different than the other ones. This is more gummy, right?
That's kind of the beauty of this restaurant version. It's got that kind of a sweet and gummy flavor, But I will say yours has a pretty similar vibe, and I must say, you did a pretty good job at matching this restaurant version.
Oh yeah!
There's a little slight differences here and there, texture of the noodles.
But it still tastes like a good quality.
Very good quality, a very good match. I am pretty impressed, I gotta admit.
Do you think it's a Mazemen?
I really do miss going to my favorite restaurants. And I know you aren't a chef in comparison, but I will admit, this is pretty good.
That's like the nicest thing I ever heard him say. Do you want to take care of the dishes while you're at it?
Hey man, I just complimented you. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Well, there you have it guys. We were able to make Mazemen soupless ramen, and boy was it delicious. Be sure to try this special recipe with your Sapporo Ichiban ramen at home. And if you have any idea of any special dishes that we can make with Sapporo Ichiban ramen, then let us know in the comments below. Thanks for joining me, Charles.
What are you talking about? I pay rent here.
And thank you guys. We'll see you next time.